Hi guys, so today I am filming a special video for you guys. It is something I've kind of tried before, like last year, but obviously a new brand and new obviously stuff. And today I am going to be trying out this set of 24 pieces makeup brush set, and I got this for Christmas from my brother and his girlfriend, and they're really pretty. They're silver and like a brownie, like copper kind of look, and I cannot wait to use this. This looks insane. Like, I'm too scared to even open it. Like, they're all so like beautiful and just amazing. Like, I think it goes from face brushes to like obviously your eye makeup, which is essential, but I can't seem to. Oh yeah, there is an angle brush. I was gonna say I need an angle brush to be able to do my eyebrows, but there is one, so that's good. So yeah, so today I'm just going to like try out these brushes and see what, like, if they are good enough or not. And I've never seen like some of these types of brushes before. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be using this for, so I might research some stuff as well, because I'm not. Oh, it's just so soft. I don't know exactly what every single brush is used for, so I might have to research that to find out. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this. I'm just going to make a simple, genuine makeup look with these brushes, but otherwise I hope you enjoy. And yeah, so obviously before I start any makeup that I ever tend to do, I first of all obviously prime my face and get it nice and moisturized, so none of this makeup tends to, like, you know, ruin my skin or give myself some more spots. And as you can see, my face is in the spot season right now, because that's most likely when I get spots, is when like the whole weather changes and like the whole seasons change. That's when it affects me the most, and winter is definitely the place where I get like hit the most with like spots. So I am just going to be using this Visibly Clear Oil Free Moisturiser, and I love this completely. My sister first recommended it when I was like first ever got his spots, like I think it was like year 8, and it's just amazing. Like, it does so good to my skin. Like, obviously not now because spot season, that's why I got the oil free one, because I sometimes get oily skin, especially like this time of year, so I use an oil free one just to make sure my face doesn't get too oily. But yeah, when I rub my face, sometimes my face goes very red because I'm very pale and stuff like that, but that shouldn't be a problem, but you know. And then on top of that, I just sometimes, not always, just sometimes put this Nivea cream on, and it really helps my foundation to blend out a bit more. Let me just put that lid back on. It just helps really well with my foundation and concealer to like apply much easier, because I tend sometimes to use different types of applications and stuff like that. But yeah, and I normally use this overbrush, so I'm just gonna dab just a bit, not all over the brush, and then just smooth that out. And sometimes it can affect whatever the moisturiser I've put on, but luckily it sometimes works really well, and I'm super happy, because then you get like not a blotty, like patchy foundation all over your face, which I found useful anyway. So first things first is obviously foundation, so I'm gonna get and apply foundation. So this is the foundation brush. I just hate using new brushes. Like, I don't normally use foundation brushes as well. I tend to use my beauty blender, because I just find like that application is much better. So just dabbing it into places where I would apply and just get blended, really. I feel like some foundation brushes tend to be okay, just depending on who you are. But I prefer to use obviously a beauty blender because I just find like they apply much better, and like you tend not to get like strokes upon your face. But this seems to be going okay. I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't really tend to like use foundation brushes, like they're not blending in properly. They just like be really blotchy. As you can see, I don't really like it. You can still see a lot of my blemishes. Normally this foundation covers it pretty well, but I tend not to really use foundation brushes just because it doesn't blend like properly. I have basically run out of concealer, so for quite a while, but I haven't been shopping for a while. So I'm just going to use my contour palette with the lighter shades just because I do have some blemishes, and the blue like and bluey green turquoise colour kind of cuts like that out. So I'm going to use my two concealer brushes still, because obviously why not? I'm going to get the use out of them. So I'm just going to apply green where I normally apply my concealer, and then obviously the actual like contour colour on top of my face, so it's not really picking it up well either. And yet again, I normally use my smallest oval brush, which is quite small, just to do this makeup with contour. But sometimes when I put these two colours together, I've been doing it quite a while now, just before Christmas. So like I've been lazy and I couldn't be bothered to go to shops. As you can tell, like the green and the colour that I use are like nearly gone, and I've got quite good use out of it, and it's actually quite good for like concealer, so I've been using this quite a lot. So I'm just applying it where I normally put my concealer, like where my spots are, around my nose. I've got a big old friend up there. And then I go in with normally this shade, but I've run out of that, so I've gone to like the next level one, but it's not that much darker. And then just pat that on top. I don't know how I'm going to blend this in because it ain't blending right now, but I might have to get my beauty blender out. Yeah, it's definitely a good application form like of a brush to apply like maybe obviously this on my face, and it was really good. And then, you know, I obviously had to use my beauty blender because it wasn't going anywhere with that brush in itself. But now I am going to go onto my contour, which is obviously this again. But this time I am using obviously these, and I'm a bit scared because these aren't like the other brushes them concealer or foundation brushes that I normally use, and this is a cream palette, and these are, I would normally say I'd have to use a powder form contour palette for these, but we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm going to start off with the angled brush that you get in this, and I'm just gonna, I don't want to do like a bold look today, but I want something on my face. Okay, so it's got most of that up on that brush, like kind of, if you can kind of like see that. Focus. It's like more darker. Okay. Breathe. I don't know if it's applying, I can't see. I'm well scared that it's come off the brush, so hopefully it has gone on my face, but I can't really see anything. I'm scared. So in this set you get two like powder brushes, and you have three powder options. You have bronzer, blusher, and your normal powder or setting powder, or yeah. And I don't really tend to wear blusher because I have naturally like dark red cheeks, and if I get hot it would be like massive with the blusher on top, and I just don't like it. So I only use bronzer and setting powder. So I am going to use this bigger brush, or I could use this smaller brush because these are the two that you get. So I'm going to use this one for setting powder because it's so much quicker to get over my face, and then this one with the blusher, just a nice settle little tad to my face. So I'm obviously using my Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear powder. It goes on quite well, and oh my god, this brush is so soft. And I hate like if your other products come off, so I tend to be careful with that. Because with a big brush like this, more chance of you actually rubbing off the rest of your makeup. But I think it's done alright actually. This brush is quite good. It's really easy to apply powder on, so I definitely recommend that for powder. And so now on to bronzer. I'm going to be using the Tanya Birds Cosmetics Peachy Glow Cheek Palette for the highlighter as well. And I'm just going to be using this nice bronzer that I adore so much, and I got it on the mirror. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, sure. And then just bronze my face. Usually I would normally use a bigger brush. Whoa, I was not expecting that, girl. Might have to blend that out a bit. It is a dark palette, but I might have to do this one a bit gentler. My nose, round, up. Blend this side out a bit more. And then obviously for the highlighter I am using the fan brushes, and normally I use the smaller fan brush, so I'm not going to use the fan brush small one. I'm going to use the master big one. See how this goes. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit onto this palette, but somehow girl's going to do it. Okay, she's got some. Girl, she got some. Girl, she got some. I think. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's good. I don't know if it's going on. I can see a little bit of shine. Not much though. A little bit. I feel like if I had a bigger palette that was just with just highlighter in, not a small palette like with general stuff in, I think this would be so easier to get the product that you want, because I'm kind of getting blusher on this as well. But so that is all my face makeup put on, and I guess most of these brushes are quite useful, except obviously for me I don't like the concealer or the foundation brushes. I'm definitely gonna stick with my beauty blender. So I have applied cream tea all the way to the top of my eyebrows, which is basically the instructions that it says, and now I'm gonna use like this angled but then round blending brush, and I'm gonna go straight in with this brownie colour, and it's called Velvet Cushion. Interesting. Oh no, split it everywhere. And I'm just gonna go obviously into the crease of my eyes and give it a nice, and yet again I'm holding brushes weirdly. Hopefully it gives me more of a defined eye look on the way I'm listening to these instructions. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. So you just keep going and going and going. That's how you're supposed to do it. It is pretty well on my eyes, I guess. And now I am going to go in with another brush if I can find it. And it's just an average first ever base eyeshadow brush that who doesn't need. Now, this is the first ever brush that I got. These were like the spongy ones that everybody used to get all the time. I'm just going to apply this on my lid, nowhere else. So not in the crease, just on my lid. And I'm using this Alamora, and it's like a glittery purple kind of colour. I don't know how these all colours go well together, but apparently they do. So I'm just going to place this on top of the lid, like so. And I feel like with eyeshadow brushes I tend to hold more weird than other brushes. Don't ask me why, I just seem to do. And now the final step is to just eyeline. And I've got the smallest eyeline brush that there is, and I'm going to go in with the witch's cat. And I think I'm just going to go straight, like, I don't really like to use eyeliner, but seeing as it's just eyeshadow brushes and just colours, I seem to be fine with it because it doesn't look, it looks more messy, but I hate using liquid eyeliner. It just ruins my life. I can never get it right. Like, I tried last year with a video, but that was just for an idea, but I never normally do eyeliner. But I don't know what this is going to bring to the look, but you know. Yeah, pretty damn good, girl. You know you did good, girl. Okay, so obviously I can't do mascara in brush form, so obviously I've got to use my brush, and I've the actual mascara, and it's just Extra Volume Black Mascara Showgirl Extra Volume Black Mascara, and it's from Barry M, and I love Barry M mascara because it's amazing. So, you know, we'll apply this my mascara on, and now obviously it's time for the eyebrows, and it takes me ages to do my eyebrows, and like, let's just say don't go down well too good. Sometimes I like to redo it, sometimes I don't, sometimes it's just a meltdown, sometimes I'm like, no. But you know, anyway, so I have found these three brushes which are very similar to the brushes that I use now. Obviously this one is, and this one, but my other ones, my eyebrow angled brush is much bigger than this, like it's a taller one and a longer blade, long angled brush on the top. And this is not what I normally use either. I normally use like an angled brush as well to go around my eyebrows to highlight the definition of them. And normally it takes me quite a while to do my eyebrows. I feel like my eyebrows and my eyes in general are the biggest like makeup things that take forever. But you know, oh well. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it, and I might hurry this one up so it doesn't take ages because I really need my mirror, and this is just going to take time, so I'm going to fast this up. eyebrows done and the rest of my makeup done, except one thing. Bam! Them lips, girl. She needs some lip gloss on. So for Christmas I also got this like lip gloss kit, and it's just from Boots, and it had like 3 lip glosses in it and 2 of them are up there, and I'm going to be using this one, and it's, don't say no shade I don't think, but it says 17.2 on it, so it's 17.2, so I'm guessing that's the shade, I'm not quite sure, but it's like a nice pinky kind of colour, and it's just a gloss, nothing special. Oh, it looks like quite matting. So, it's definitely a gloss. That's so flat now, actually. That is it. That is this video. I'm sorry if it was too long. I just wanted to make sure you could see me actually using the brushes, and I know it takes quite a while sometimes with people applying makeup, that it takes quite a while and they tend to cut them down, but I wanted you to actually physically see me apply the stuff and to actually talk through it and say if I like them or not. With the iPod brushes, I think they were the best out of the whole thing, and I also like the idea of a bigger fan brush. I don't know why, it was so cool. But yeah, I think my eyebrows went really well as well, so that's a good thing because I look naked without eyebrows. I had dark eyebrows, but sometimes if I've got mascara on as well I don't look the same. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If so, please give it a huge thumbs up and suggest any other products that you would like me to use or try out, and I will sure to check them out for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye!